What's going on, guys? I think we are in the past right now. Because in my mind, this video, this part right here is a flashback. Um, Let me show you guys what I'm about to do, so that way you guys are not just in the dark and just seeing stuff happen with no explanation. As we see, if you guys remember, right here, this is where our battery tray, this is where your battery goes, OEM location, and our battery tray was rusted through. So what I did was I got it cut out, and we got a metal plate welded in here and here against the side right here. And what we're gonna do is we're going to just fill in this line right along here and come and do the same right here, and that's it. We're just gonna fill in this right here so that way it's a smooth line, rather than having, like, you see that little gap or whatever right there, right? We're gonna get rid of that, obviously, and just make it smooth so that it's like this side, how it's just like, a uniform piece. Same thing over here. And that's all we're pretty much doing right now. We're gonna just get that done. We're gonna clean it up. I'm gonna put the filler on, and we're gonna get it we're gonna get the edges done. I'm not gonna do any of the sanding or anything like that just yet, because once we start sanding the actual engine bay stuff is probably when I'll do that, and that way I can get it all even and it'll all be smooth, and have it done at the same time. That way there's no difference in whatever. This was my first attempt with Bondo. I've never used it before, and I didn't know it like hardened that fast, and I think I probably used a little too much hardener. So I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna try this again, and we're gonna see if we can actually not turn it into a block before I even put it on the car. So we're gonna underdo the hardener this time, and then we'll add more. So I'm probably gonna need a little bit more than what's on here. I feel like low-key this might be an okay mixture ratio. I think this will be good. Maybe let's add a dot, just a tiny dot. Literally the tiniest of dots. Okay, Tremaine, the tiniest of dots. Tiny. Small, come on. That's it. No more. No more. Just mix this in. And then we're gonna go spread it on the car. Gotta hurry. Okay, it's a good blue color. Let's put this up here. Alright. Yeah. Let's mix it just a tad bit more. And then I'm going. Alright, we're done. Okay, I had to go back and make like 4 other batches, but now, first impressions, obviously this looks absolutely terrible, but this is going to be getting sanded down. Everything's going to be getting cleaned up and smoothed out, so it will look very, very nice. I promise. I'm not doing the car dirty, I promise. But for the time being, we're gonna let that dry, and while we do that, you guys are gonna get caught back up in present time. So bye. Okay, welcome back to present time, and now we are about to push the S13 into the garage so we can get started on this engine bay, guys. I'm hyped because after we do this, I'm gonna put the engine in after I get the bay painted and whatnot. Once it's painted, the engine and everything's going in, so I am pretty excited. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, guys, so that last clip y'all just saw was actually yesterday. We ran into an issue where I believe these replacement rotors I got, the hub ring is a little too thick, and whenever we torque the wheel down, the hub of the wheel clamps on the hub ring of the rotor, so it can't turn. So what we did was we loosened up the lug so that way the wheel can just spin a little bit so we can push the car into the garage here. So we're about to go ahead and give that a try now. So here we go.
Keep going. Got that.
Alright, hang on, let me shut my door.
That is indeed. That would indeed be useful.
That would be.
Yeah, you need to start cutting it.
Alright, Mom, not cut it. All the way to the other way.
Ah!
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Alright, Mom.
Alright, Mom.
Really push.
Let me know. Right.
Just push it back.
Yeah, we can push it there.
Stop. Wait, one more.
Do more.
Okay. A little bit more. One more.
I think before it goes over the hump, we should
Right.
still be. Here we go.
Break it up. There you go, there you go, there you go.
Come on.
Alright, hold on, y'all.
Keep
Alright,
going.
straighten it up, Mom.
Okay.
Is that straight?
One more. Stop.
Alright, straighten the wheel out, Mom.
Y'all got it.
Alright guys, and as you see here, we have the car in the garage. Now this was the first part. Let me say, we have this all done, showing you guys again just before, because tonight once I get home from work, I'm gonna start actually, you know, getting this thing, like some work done on it. We're gonna start the sanding process today and all that stuff. So he's like, all right guys, so I have now gotten off work. We're in my garage. It's like 1 a.m. and we're about to go ahead, take off this hood, the bumper, and both fenders, and get this front end kind of just stripped away, get these body panels off, so that way, for one, we don't get any overspray on them, and also so that way we can paint underneath them, because I want to paint the frame, frame of the car, I guess, that the fender sits on. I want to paint that. I want to paint all right here, you know, just make it easier for me to get inside of here, in and out whenever I'm painting. Don't want to be ducking under the hood and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this front end off, and then I will get back with y'all. We've got one fender down. This may or may not be affecting my bumper fitment, you know? I don't know. It might be. What y'all think? Okay, so while this is fresh on everyone's mind, I want to address and say that I did know that there was some damage in this area right here, because I've looked in the engine bay. I'll show you guys exactly what I saw. In the engine bay right here, you can see that there's obviously some crumple warpage or whatever you want to call it right there. Which obviously I'm like, okay, so whenever I take this fender off, because I knew I was going to be doing this. I knew I was going to be taking these fenders off so I can, you know, paint everything. And I knew that I would find how bad this would be. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is worse than I thought it was. I didn't really know the extent of how bad this was, but I don't know what happened. I mean, clearly they must have like hit a wall, something. I'm not too sure, but now with this discovery, it's not really gonna change anything we're doing here. we're still gonna paint everything. We're still gonna make this look decent in here. It's just this car might have fitment issues in the front. I don't believe it'll affect anything like radiator support wise or anything, but any kind of like bumper fitment or anything like that is gonna be off on this car, on this driver's side, just because the brackets that are used for the bumper are all literally bent in. So unless I figure something out, yeah, that's nice. On the bright side though, we have both fenders off, as you guys see, hoods off, everything is done. And we're gonna take a look at this side. It's actually pretty clean on this side. This side's actually fairly clean. This wire harness could use a little bit of a touch up, but I don't know how to do that, so yeah. But looks alright in here. This kind of sucks. This bums me out right here, but it's fine. Other than that, the rest of this frame looks fairly clean, actually, guys. It actually looks pretty good. So I'm okay with going forward with this. And I don't think I'm gonna continue tonight because it is almost like 3 a.m. The next step we have, I'm gonna have to sand this entire engine bay down. We're gonna have to get it all nice, smooth, and ready for paint. Before I do that, we're gonna remove just this master. We're gonna remove the brake master, clutch, the clutch master, all that. Remove that. I'm not sure if I want to take the coilovers entirely out or just take off the top hat bolts. What I might do is just take off the top hat bolts and tape up the stud, so that way I don't have to take the whole car off the ground and then take the coilover out. That seems a little annoying, so I think what I'm gonna do is just take the bolts off, tape off the studs, and then we'll just, you know, the paint will get around there and everything should be good there. This car has a lot going on with it. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what the path of this car holds. I wanted this car to be like a nice street car, something I could kind of just put around in, eventually use to upgrade into something a little better, which it's still possible. It's just this thing is a piece, to say the least. We're gonna make the most out of our piece here, guys. I'm not gonna I'll still make it to be the street car or whatever at first, but don't be surprised if this either turns into a race car or turns into something else. Just, that's all I'm saying. Just don't be surprised. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna end this video here because I need to brainstorm and process what you guys just saw, and just make sure I know how I want to go about this. I don't think my plan changes, but you know, seeing that kind of like was like, because like I knew, like I said, I knew it was kind of already some damage under there, but that's bad. So we don't really have, I mean, there's solutions to the problem, but the solutions are very, very unreasonable and nothing I want to do. So we're just gonna have to work with that and make that work. Kind of sucks because I was hoping that this car would be fairly clean. So not like clean, but like I was hoping it would be good enough for me to justify making it a good street car, but honestly, I just can't. This car has too many flaws. I truly can't justify making it a good full-time nice street car. So like I said earlier, I mean, I could make this a race car, or I could continue make it a street car and just enjoy it for what it is, and then, you know, I'll once my time is up with it, I just sell it, give it to the next person, because it's not like it's unsafe or anything. It's just a piece of shit. That's all. And for my forever S chassis, I don't want it to be like this. No. So, you know, it's alright. It comes with the territory of buying these cars, because these cars are old. They get treated like dog. People, I mean, they are cheap Nissan, so that's what people treated them as for the last 30 years. So, I mean, you know, we all know the price of a pristine, clean example nowadays. So, I mean, you know, it's okay. My next video, we're gonna start sanding down the engine bay itself and actually get that all sanded down, get it down to metal, so we can spray primer and then spray our paint. Which, when we spray our paint, I'll also be kind of revealing the color of the car to you guys. So look forward to that, because I don't think I've ever told you guys my plans for color on this thing. So yeah, but I'm gonna get out of here, because currently, I mean, if you can't tell, I'm sitting inside the S13 and it's fucking hot. It's hot outside. It's still like 90-something degrees here in Texas, and it's literally 2 a.m. Like, why is it so hot? Anyways, ridiculousness. My rant's over. Slightly depressed, but I'll be okay. I'll see you guys in the next video, sooner than later this time, because this whole series is gonna get uploaded kind of close together, since I'm doing it all within this week. So I'll kind of make sure I'm uploading this as close together as I possibly can. So you guys will probably see this video within the next day or two. So with that, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I say, we're gonna be sanding the car down and getting it ready for spray. So be ready for that. Bye guys.